Fun, family, fellowship. That's what's in store at the Fellowship Fitness 5K Walk, Run and Health Fair happening on August 1st in Edinburgh 500 on the grounds, man, in Shagona. So this morning I want to welcome the founder and coach of Fellowship Fitness, Kwame Clark, alongside the planning committee member, Candice Antoine. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are we doing this morning?
Oh, marvelous. Great.
I am really curious about the name Fellowship Fitness. Tell me about it, Kwame.
Inside of the name, we have the concept of coming together, and so fellowship. This started in our front yard in Shogunas, and it started as, and it still is, a non-profit organization. We don't charge persons to come and work out, and it just started with an idea of bringing the community together through physical activity. We started small, and we graduated to maybe about 200 persons passing through over the period of time. We've realized that you can bring a community together with things like fellowship and fun and activities that also has a spin-off of sharing spiritual values and also sharing in health tips and healthy lifestyle. You know, so we've seen a lot of value.
That's very important conversation when they talk about community and when they talk about fellowship as well.
That's it.
So, I guess that makes sense as to how this 5K walk, run and the health fair ties in together. So tell me a little bit about what we have in store for August 1st.
So on August the 1st, what we're looking at is an event where we will start our 5K at 4 p.m. 1600, and in my mind, in my military mind, 1600 is still there, so 4 p.m.
That's all right, 1600 hours. Yeah, we started at 1600 hours.
And from the Edinburgh 500 grounds, we're making a loop inside of Shogunas 500, come back around, and at the end of it, we will have some interaction with respect to the health fair. We'll have things laid out. People check their blood pressure. We'll have a station for healthy things to partake of, and a fun aerobic at the end of it, and a nice little cool down. We'll have some music. We do everything to gospel music. All right, and we believe in positivity every time. So even an event like that, the intention is that this brand will continue to interact with the community, but we'll also be able to share that we can do things, we can have fun, we can fellowship, and still have that opportunity to send a positive message outside.
Candice, how was your experience been so far in Fellowship Fitness, and what inspired you to want to be a part of it?
If she would tell you the truth, Lord.
Interesting story.
Tell us, Candice.
So this gentleman right here, very loud, in the community Saturday morning, quiet.
Everybody.
He's that neighbor.
So you're hearing him. And I recall looking out my window a particular Saturday morning, hearing this gentleman and seeing some people pulling a big truck. Said these people are
With a
out
container.
of their mind. However, fast forward and here I am. There was a street sports, and thereafter I've been involved in fellowship. I love it. It's the fellowship is a lot more than the fitness.
Right.
So it's a 2-for-1, a win-win situation.
Yeah. Have you seen the impact on the community of Edinburgh?
Absolutely, and that is one of the reasons we're having the 5K as well, because we have switched locations from his front yard to the grounds.
Right.
So we have more space, we
Got too
can
big.
incorporate more persons to come and be a part of what we have to offer within the 500. Now the 500 community is not just Edinburgh 500 anymore. We have Edinburgh South, Junction Park, Balmoral Park, Aberdeen Park, Brookhaven, there's Balmoral. So there are a lot of catchment areas within the community, and we want to expand our reach.
All right, so when we had, it's just Emancipation Day we're talking about,
Yes.
right?
It is
The
the holiday.
actual holiday itself. We kick off at 4 p.m. If persons want to be a part of it, they just show up, or do they have to pre-register? How does it work?
Pre-registration is always advised for us to cater and to plan for, but somebody shows up and want to jump in and want to come, no problem at all, because we are something that is a little bit different from other 5Ks in that we have a prize for the team that finishes first with more than 3 or more persons. So you start together and you finish together.
Okay.
First team to do that gets a special prize because we believe in coming together. Yeah, so that fellowship aspect of it will also highlight.
How do they pre-register?
Right, so you can pre-register via our Google link. It's available on our social media pages on IG, it's at fellowship_fitness_. Facebook Fellowship Fitness. You can reach out to us at 772-7366 or 757-3146, and we can WhatsApp the Google link to you.
Nice. Kwame, before we go, I
Yes.
kind of want to find out what inspired you to say that I'm going to take up this role in the community. Why is this role so important to you?
I will tell you two things. As a military man, I've been a member of the Defense Force for 25 years. I'm also a pastor, and I'm also a youth worker. And marrying all of this together, I felt the urge to bring the community together using a relationship. I believe that relationship building is a vehicle that we can use to heal our physical space and to bring a rich type of interaction that could heal some of the issues that we are faced with within our community. Relationship building can break the barriers between gang violence, can break the barriers between different types of abuse. And so we started this thing and we saw young people coming together. We saw families coming together. We even saw within this group, we saw marriages healed.
Nice.
And so relationship building in an active sense is one of the vehicles, I believe, that can take. And we've seen it in Shogunas. We've seen different things go down when we started this program.
Yeah.
We've even extended the thing to Arima, because I am now in Arima. So we have Fellowship Witness Phase 2 taking place in Arima. And so, you know, it has that option and that availability to do that.
And I love that. And I love that you've taken it upon yourself to do it, because we always say that crime is a social problem, and we talk about relationships, and it's nice to see that you're taking it up and taking the responsibility and say, I am going to do my part in fixing this problem. So congratulations to you. And on August 1st, we head to Edinburgh 500 for the Family Fellowship Fitness 5K.
And health fair.
And health fair. The health fair is the important part as well, because of course, check yourself and make sure that everything is in a good place.
Absolutely.
Candace, Kwame, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning, and all the best on Emancipation Day.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we take a quick break and we come back with more on the Now Morning Show. Stick around.